Hello, 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 and welcome to the Job Help Hotline here on CAN TV. My name is Danjuma Gaskin. I'm with Greater Westtown Training Partnership, and today with me is my guest, William Molina. He is one of the instructors in the shipping and receiving training department that we have. And I just want to start off, thank you for being here.
Pleasure to be here.
All right. And I kind of want to start off just by asking a question. The shipping and receiving program, how long is it?
Program's about 12. It's 12 weeks long. It's Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 3:30. It's intense training. So if somebody comes, instead of being 2 years, 3 years at a school, you do it in 12 weeks, which is great. So you get a vast array of skills in those 12 weeks when you're with us.
What kind of skills are you learning?
Well, nowadays with all the competition and technology, and the competition and getting jobs, employers are looking for people that are prepared. They have what it takes to do a good job. So in the program, you can learn things such as UPS World Ship, FedEx Express. You will learn how, and it's not working for FedEx or UPS. It's just a skill that you need that a lot of companies use nowadays to do shipping. They'll learn receiving skills. They will learn how to use computerized inventory control, barcode scanning, RF scanners. And on top of that, they also get forklift training.
Forklift training?
Forklift training.
Really?
We have 6 different pieces of equipment, and we run one of the most intense forklift trainings in Illinois, as far as I'm concerned. People will learn troubleshooting. They'll learn pivot points and the science and technology of how a forklift operates, which is important. We have obstacle courses. I mean, the whole 9 yards, the whole gamut. So when you come into us and you get a certification, you know what you're doing, and that's important.
That really sounds comprehensive. So you mentioned something that was very important. You mentioned a certification. So you're not only teaching how to operate the forklift, but you actually get certified?
Yes, we're a fully accredited program, so we're recognized by the state. Our students get a certification, which is you learn to the National Safety Council. Okay. So you learn everything according to them. We also have Osha Training, so not just your forklift certification, but you can get your Osha 10-hour card as well for the general industry. So there's quite a few things you come out with from there. You come out with your computer literacy certificate, and most importantly, you come out with a certificate showing that you completed 380 hours of intense training in that field.
12 weeks, forklift certification, learning how to operate a forklift. Also, you mentioned receiving things. You said something about OSHA. For our listeners out there, can you explain a little bit about what OSHA is? Well,
OSHA was established back in 1970 with Richard Nixon. It's the Occupational and Hazards and Safety Administration. So basically, that provides protection for the workers as well as the employers. So basically, you learn safety when you're working with electricity, machinery, lockout, tagout, all the things that are necessary to keep you safe and your employer safe as well, and keep a good environment for everyone else to be safe.
Okay. And so for this 12 weeks, what's a good step? Like, where do I start?
Well, I say you start by getting off the couch, number one. You can come by and pay us a visit. We're located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard, and that's in Chicago, Illinois. Or you can give us a call at 312-563-9528. So it's a great program. You come to the door, visit us, and you'll see that as soon as you walk in, you're going to find somebody who's very hospitable, is going to ask you, how can I help you, and we'll get your information, and then we can set you up for our orientation.
So orientations, okay. Well, before we talk more about that,
sure.
I do want to say you brought in some footage, some video footage.
Yes, I brought in some video footage that we can look at so you can see that it's a completely hands-on. And that's what makes the training so viable, that you're not just sitting in a classroom all day long hearing a teacher talk to you and instructor talk to you. You actually learn, and then you go into the warehouse and you get to practice what you've learned. And that's the great thing about it. When it's hands-on, you feel like you're on the job. And that's why it's like on-the-job training for us, but you're in our facility.
All right. So I'm going to just kind of show what's going on here.
Here, one of our instructors is showing how to put on the safety harness, because we have what's called a cherry picker or man lift. It's called an order picker as well, and you see these used in big box companies. So the students are learning how to properly put on the harnesses to keep them safe. And this is all instruction provided by Mr. White, which is our national safety guy. So He's instructing them. They get to actually get on the actual vehicle, harness themselves, attach themselves to the vehicle right there, as you see what's happening right now. And this way they get the actual practice. So safety is the most important thing. Our students also learn how to drive the vehicle, operate the vehicle, so they learn all the functions of the vehicle. So as you see here, he's instructing them on how to drive when they have a load. And this particular vehicle is used for getting single items off a rack. It's also used for replenishment, to replace stuff on the rack as well. So here we have a gentleman that's preparing something to be lifted and placed up on the shelving, on the racking. Here we have a stand-up narrow reach truck. So we have, like I said, we have different pieces of equipment. So as you can see, we have a lady driver as well. So this is for men and women. Here I'm showing them how to do their pivot points and how to maneuver the vehicle safely and within tight areas. So we do a lot of demonstration as instructors for them to see how to effectively use the equipment.
Wow. You know, that really looked hands-on. That was your training facility, that warehouse?
Yes, we have a $10 million training facility. It's an actual warehouse. We have two warehouses. We call it Warehouse A and Warehouse B. And students are transporting different types of loads. So they're engaging various loads as far as dimensions, the width of the load, the height of the load, and troubleshooting. I mean, it's the whole 9 yards, the whole spectrum when it comes to forklift operation. But the forklift operation is not a means to an end. This is just a part, a component of the program. There's so much more that they get when they're there.
Okay. How long is the training? Like regularly a day? What's the day?
Well, they start their morning off at 8:30, and throughout the day you're going to go to different classes. So you're going to learn documentation. You're going to learn how to use computerized systems. We use what's called the ASAP system. You will learn how to the proper terminology for shipping and receiving, which is important. So, I mean, it's great because you're going from the classroom to the warehouse and to the computer lab, because we also have a state-of-the-art computer lab where students learn how to operate their systems. So it's pretty comprehensive, pretty intense.
Wow. So if you're just joining us, we have William Molina. He is our guest here on the Job Help Hotline, and we are talking about Greater Westtown Training Partnerships Shipping and Receiving Logistics Training Program, which, as Mr. Molina stated, it's 12 weeks, Monday through Fridays from 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. And if you have any questions, you can give us a call at 312-738-1060. That's the number on the bottom of the screen. You can also contact us at 312-563-9570. And I'll just start off again just by kind of showing you a little bit more footage and having Mr. Molina talk about what's going on here. So this is more from your warehouse, your training facility, right?
Yes. So basically, the students, you'll see students standing around, and you see that it's for men and women, because you see women as well. So it's for people 18 years or older. So you'll see that here's a young lady who's learning how to use the stand-up narrow reach truck. It gives you the feel like if you're on the job, and that's what's important. Nowadays, you know, there's so much competition out there that if you go to a job, they say they're looking for somebody, but you don't have the skills that are necessary to get that job. So it kind of limits you quite a bit. Manual labor jobs, physical jobs, you know, because of technology, because of how the world is changing and things are turning around, you got to have something. You just got to be prepared to face the challenges that are out there. When you have that under your belt, then you're going to be competitive, go out and be able to get that job. Another thing I want to add is that not just warehouse as well. We also do some math and some readings to help, you know, do remediation to help you get up to par, because sometimes we're behind in that. We also do job readiness. Okay. So job readiness, so you get your resume done with us, which stays in our system, which you can always come back 2 or 3 years later and still get your resume. We'll teach you how to interview and show the skills that are necessary to get that job, and how to answer those tough questions like, why should I hire you, and tell me about yourself, and those questions that people have a hard time answering. So it's a holistic approach to training. You get the whole 9 yards, the whole gamut when you come to our training program. And the beautiful thing about this, it doesn't cost you anything. It's at no cost, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct. You do not pay a cent for this training. What you're seeing happening right now on the screen is absolutely at no cost.
cost.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, you don't pay for anything. We provide you with all the materials, your binder. We even provide a stipend for car fare. So if you drive a car, no excuses, I don't have car fare. Well, we'll provide you with a gas card for your car on a weekly basis. We provide you with a 7-day venture card if you use public transportation. So there's no excuses to sit on the couch and go, well, I don't have the money right now. I don't have the means or the ways to do this. Well, guess what? All you have to do is pick up that phone and make that dream come true. Make it happen. Get yourself employed and get the skills that you need in order to be successful and get back out in the job market and start making that money and start looking towards a career.
Wow. So far I've heard 12 weeks.
That's right. That's absolutely
hands-on experience.
Yep.
Forklift certification.
That's correct.
Receiving UPS, FedEx, WorldShip inventory systems. You got OSHA certification. You even provide a stipend for transportation. And one of the biggest things is no cost.
No cost.
So,
not a penny ever.
Is there a particular eligibility requirement necessary to qualify for
All
the
you need
training?
to do is just be 18 years or older.
Okay.
If you're unemployed, if you're receiving unemployment, if you're not receiving unemployment, you have no source of income, whatever the case may be, you can come on in to Greater West Side, and most likely you will be eligible because it's at no cost to people that are unemployed or low income right now. So you don't even need to have a high school diploma for the program. As a matter of fact, while you're there with the math and English remediation, you'll also get the necessary skills and support so you can start working on getting your GED as well and kill two birds with one stone, okay? We have some start dates where you can come on in for the program. We have two programs. We'll be airing one of the other programs later, but the shipping and receiving program, which you'll see at the bottom, which you will be seeing soon on your screen, the start dates are on August 12th, 2019. So if you want to come on in, the program will be starting very soon. So give us a call. Give us a call. Don't sit there. Don't wonder, should I do this? Should I do this? Come check us out. We have an orientation that you can come to. So I believe we have a...
So yeah, I just want to show. So if you're looking at the screen, we do have start dates. We will be shortly talking about our wood products manufacturing program in another segment. But below that, you can see the shipping and receiving, August 12th for that start date, as well as we mentioned some orientations. So our shipping and receiving orientations are usually on Wednesdays, right?
Wednesdays at 8:45 in the morning.
Okay.
And when you come in, it's a great thing to come in and see. It doesn't cost you a dime to come and see. We'll give you a tour. We'll explain to you what the program's about. You'll see the facilities. You'll see the equipment that you'll be utilizing. We'll give you a lot of information and answer any questions that you may have requiring eligibility, what it takes to be successful in the program. So, I mean, it's a great thing to come out and see for yourself. And so that's Wednesday, 8:45 in the morning, and expect to be with us for maybe an hour and a half because we want to show you around and we want to show you what we do and answer your questions for you.
So I'm going to put that back up on the screen again. Shipping and receiving program. The intake dates, Wednesdays at 8:45 a.m. We would like you to call to reserve your seat. That's 312-563-9570. As well, you can give us a call at the number on the bottom of your screen, 312-738-1060 as well. And I just had a couple of more questions because we mentioned the income eligibility, what it takes, because the training is at no cost. What about previous education? Say, maybe I finished grammar school and maybe I did a couple of years of high school. Do I need my diploma or a GED?
No, you don't. As a matter of fact, as I mentioned earlier, we will help you with the remediation in math and reading, and with that, we'll provide you the support that you need, and we even help people sometimes with their pre-GED test. So our English teacher is a great person, and she'll help you work with that. So it's a great opportunity to kill two birds with one stone as well. Another thing I want to mention is a lot of people say, well, what if I have a criminal background? Well, we have employers that are background friendly. And so if you come on in, we'll try to assist you as much as we can. And like I said, we don't turn people away. Okay, so don't sit there. Make that phone call. Give us a call. Stop waiting. Don't wait till tomorrow. The bad thing about tomorrow is that tomorrow never comes today. So pick up that phone and make that call, and it's going to be a life-changing experience for you if you participate in this training program.
So what's the main goal of the training? I mean, like, some people may come through, they get the training, but at the end of the day, what's in it for me?
What's in it for you is that some people go out there and just get a job. We're not trying to just help you get a job. We're trying to help you get the right job that'll lead towards a career. And that's something that's important. The other thing is that what's in it for you is, you can start a job, lose your job, and leave with nothing except a past experience. When you come through us and you get the necessary skills, that's one thing you can never lose. Let's say you get laid off or the company shuts down. Well, guess what? You still have your skills that you can take to another company and the experience that you just gained from where you're working at and use that as an instrument to get into another company right away. So the company offers opportunities for advancement in life, advancement in the career. So it's a great opportunity for anyone that's seeking to do something positive with themselves that may need that extra support, that may need that skill or that talent that will help them open doors.
And if I did have a criminal background?
Yeah, well, we work on a case-by-case basis, but we do not turn away anybody with a criminal background. We have employers, like I said, that are background friendly. And so because of our reputation, we've been doing this for quite a long time. We have a great reputation with the employers and other constituents. So you have a greater opportunity working with us and letting us work with you.
Okay. So if you're just joining us, and maybe if you've been listening, if you haven't heard, this is sounds like a very groundbreaking, important program. If you are looking to change careers, and get into the logistics, shipping, and receiving industry, consider calling us at Greater Westtown Training Partnership, where we have a 12-week training program where you're learning a lot. And the main thing, what are they going to help you do at the end of it? They're going to help you
get a job, obtain employment. We'll provide you with the assistance that you need in order to get that job. And another thing, when you start working that first week, we'll provide you with the car fare so you can make it to and from work until you get that first paycheck. So the program provides so much support. Another thing we do, we do tours of companies, so we visit companies as well. If you're working and you have an issue, we'll go out to the company and visit you and see how we can help you. So it's not just a school that you graduate and it's over. Once you become a part of our family, become a part of our family for life.
It sounds really, really good. It's not just one of these things where, they train you and send you on your way. So I just kind of want to show some more footage of the training warehouse.
So what we see our introduction, you see the power and the zap and the boom and all that, but that's what we want to do to unemployment. We want to knock out unemployment and start getting people working and start people going out there advancing their careers. So what you're seeing here is viable. It's something that you're doing. It's not something that somebody's going to read to you and say, hey, well, this is a forklift. Here's a picture of one. You're actually going to be on a forklift. You're actually going to be in a warehouse. You're going to be doing inventory control. You're going to be doing cycle counting. You're going to be learning how to use the proper terminology, how to fill out all the documentation involved in shipping and receiving. So there's a lot that you learn, a lot that you're going to be utilizing. So you can actually hit the floor running. One of the biggest problems that people have is once they obtain a job, they're kind of nervous because they really don't know about it. They have to be trained, they have to be shown what to do, and that's kind of nerve-wracking for some people. Well, here you can hit the floor running because you already know what to do. So if you go into a company and they say we're doing barcode scanning, RF scanning, well, you already know how to do it. If they need you to do cycle counting, well, you already know how to do it. And there's nothing that makes a person feel more confident on the job when they first start is to have the ability to do what is asked of them. And that's what keeps a person employed, and that's what helps provide advancement for an individual once they're on the job. So as you can see, our guys are utilizing the stretch wrap machine. Our guys are utilizing the same equipment that you would utilize on a regular basis in a company. The labeling, the barcode labels that are placed on there are made by our students on our computerized systems. So, there's so much that you will learn. There's so much that you can take away from this program. So, like I said, don't hesitate. Give a call. Don't be afraid. Women, same thing with you. Women, it's for men and women. And women do an amazing job in training as well. And we've been able to provide great placement. Our placement is over 88%, almost 90% placement. Our jobs, our wages are pretty decent as far as wages are concerned. So give us a call. Give us a call. Don't sit there. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Here we have our instructor, AJ, as you see on your screen, showing them how to use computerized inventory control. So there's just so much. I don't know what else to tell you. Just get up, and get moving and make it happen.
Wow. Sounds really, really good. So if you haven't been paying attention, I hope you have. I hope you've been listening, and I hope you realize what a great opportunity this is. because it's really good. Our shipping and receiving training program, Monday through Fridays, from 8 a.m. or 8:30 to 2:30 or 3:30 p.m. And I just want to put back up on the screen, that class is starting August the 12th. And we have actually some other start dates, because maybe you can't come in August. So you can see below that November 12th.
That's correct.
And then in February of 2020, we'll be starting another set of classes. So one thing that you can see is that the classes kind of...
They're year-round.
Year-round. So there aren't set semesters, are there? It's just...
No, it's just we have programs year-round, and we're trying to get as many people to come in as possible so they can take advantage of this great opportunity, which is at no cost. Don't pay a penny. There's no catches. I know people fear, well, later on they're going to charge me, or later on they're going to, when I start working. Absolutely not. There's absolutely no charge at all for the program. So come take advantage of the shipping and receiving training program and start off your career and start your day in the right way.
So we have orientations Wednesdays at 8:45 a.m. And give us a call. Hopefully you've gotten a pen and paper ready and you were able to jot down this number, 312-563-9570. That's 312-563-9570. Also, you can call the number at the bottom of your screen there. I see it there. Greater Westtown Training Partnership, 312-738-1060 is another way to contact us. We also are on Facebook, and we also have a website. That website is www.gwtp.edu. And with that, is there anything else you'd like to add? I mean, we saw you actually on there, so you're pretty hands-on with the training.
Yes, I've been there for quite a few years. I think between all the staff, we have, I think, over 100 years of viable experience in this industry. So you're not, I always tell people it's not Mickey Mouse, it's the real deal. So yeah, I'm very involved in training and very involved in helping our participants. So it's something that I take a lot of pride in, and all our staff takes a lot of pride in. We have an amazing team of teachers. Okay. So I mean, we'll provide you with the support. Now, some people are scared. Well, I'm not that good in math, but we'll do tutoring. We'll work with you. It's something new, and we're aware of that. But we provide you with all the support, and you're going to feel very, very good about being there, because you're going to say, "Wow, how these people helped me so much, made it possible for me to make it through this program." So yes, you can make it. And invite your family, friends, whoever needs a job, needs to do something with themselves. Give us a call, 312-563-9570, and somebody will be there to take your call and answer questions you may have and make an appointment to come in for an orientation.
What's the average age range?
Oh, it's all ages. I mean, we placed a 69-year-old gentleman at a hospital. I'm not going to mention names because, I'm not here to advertise different businesses or whatever, but we placed a 69-year-old gentleman at a hospital. We have 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, so it varies. It's all different ages, and everybody works so cohesively well when they're there, and they support each other very well. They become this powerful team.
Wow. All right, so once again, I'm going to put that information on the screen as we wrap up. The intake dates for the shipping and receiving training program are Wednesdays at 8:45. You can give us a call to reserve your seat at 312-563-9570. That number again is 312-563-9570. And I want to thank our guest today for joining us, William Molina. He is one of the instructors, one of the main key instructors that actually, if you come to the orientation, you can come and get a chance to talk with him, meet him yourself. We will gladly show you the facility and learn more about the program. So thanks for being here today.
Pleasure to be here. I'm glad I'm able to help.
All right, so hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and hopefully we hear from you and see you soon.